Is there anyone, by the way? Edith. Thank you, brother. Okay. Sorry, there was this sudden load shedding actually. When I finished my prayer, there was a sudden load shedding. So I had to restart the stream, man. The weather is not good actually. So it is what it is. I'll just go to the pre-market analysis. Just give me a time so that I can put my stop loss to the break even. Okay. Just give me a time. Just a bit time. Then I'll go for the price action. It will come to this gap. I'll put my stop loss to the break even. You wanna move it up a bit? Sorry. Bye. Mm. Now I think it's cool. Thank you, Tamimi. Sorry. I restarted and I forgot to fix the cam. Thank you, Tamimi. Just let me put the stop loss to the break even, then I'll go for the pre-market analysis. You, man. This is the daily fair value gap. This is the low over here. This candle over here. This that exact that candle low. There is a new day opening gap over here. So this is the new day opening gap. This candle low is marked as a line over here, just a red line. Just above this red line, there is another red line, which is the liquidity. I'll just show that to you within a moment. So we'll have to come to this 15-minute chart. This is yesterday's price action actually. So over here, okay. Yesterday I told three case of scenario. Any of them is going to happen. First, this market will fall. Exactly from there, it will fall, trade this gap, then it will start to go higher toward that buy side liquidity. It doesn't need to do that. Instead of that, it should close inside this gap, which is that daily bullish fair value gap. Second case of scenario, it will come to this specific gap over here, then it will fall, trade this gap, then it will close inside this gap. Third case of scenario, it will go through this gap, this daily bullish fair value gap, that a gap. So it will close here somewhere, maybe to this last fair value gap. Then it will retrace. I'll take the buy over here and market will clear this buy side liquidity. This was three case of scenario yesterday. So what happened? The middle case of scenario actually happened. So market came here to this gap. We framed the sell over here. If you guys remember, there was the sell we framed over here. Before I close the stream around the morning session, I told that this market is going to come here to this gap. And then finally, this market is going to close inside to this gap. Why I was expecting that, I'll say that within a moment. But why I was expecting this is going to close inside this gap, I will explain that later. But it simply closed inside this gap over here. So yesterday's candle, this is the last candle that has closed inside this gap. What was missing over here? This market didn't come over here. So this small run, which is kind of here to here, which is like 18 handle. Just because of this 18 handle, the whole PM session has been ruined for me. I mean, I just ruined the PM session. Disaster for me. I want to go back to 1 minute chart. Oh, before going 1 minute chart, let me show you why I was expecting this is going to close inside this gap. This is that weekly candle. If you mark the TGIF over here to here, and if you just go for the TGIF, yesterday was the last time where I was needed to see the TGIF to finish. Okay, so from the daily chart, you see this candle, yesterday's candle, it needs to close in between these two lines. Now both of this line is inside this gap, so I was more interested to see this market to close in between these two line, or maybe above this line, which is also inside this daily bullish fair value gap. That was the reason for thinking that the market is not going to go higher and going to close here, or it's not going to close below this gap, because if it do that, then the TGIF is not going to be finished by yesterday. That was my thinking yesterday, okay, over here. So when I come to this 1 minute chart, and if I go to the yesterday's price action, which is over here around this area, okay. So here we have talked about all of this sell yesterday. If you guys remember, all the sell over here, we caught that sell. But when this market cleared this low, which is a shallow run, old low from the here, okay, this low has been cleared over here with a shallow run. Then it has been cleared one more time with a shallow run. Yeah, I know that it's been done. The what to say? I mean, the liquidity is been taken over here. But below this low, here we had this beautiful new day opening gap. So like normally I should think that this market is going to clear this shallow run one more time, which has been cleared over here, been made over here, another sell side liquidity. So simply it will just take this one, trade this gap, trade the 50% of the weekly range, then the market will come here and it will close over there. That was the expectation. Because of that expectation, I took this sell yesterday. Okay. So that was a beautiful market structure shift after clearing this buy side liquidity over here, failed to clear this high. Beautiful market structure shift. I took the sell from this gap, entry fair value gap. My target was this sell side liquidity, and finally this line was my target. What the market has done, it came here, went higher, fall one more time, build a sell side liquidity over here. Look at this sell side liquidity, how beautiful this sell side liquidity looks like over here. Beautiful sell side liquidity. Then it went higher, stopped me out over there. By the way, I took re-entry from this order block depending on the last fair value gap. So last fair value gap below the buy side liquidity, this high and that high, they're the relatively equal highs. Below this relatively equal highs, that was the last fair value gap. As I was in a trade, I was not able to push the button over here. So I pushed the button from the order block. I took the entry over here, added more over there, and then I closed the trade. I think here somewhere I closed the trade just to mitigate my loss over here. And then the whole day market keep going higher, keep going higher, keep going higher, and then that is just a retracement. I don't think so it's tradable, because that the way it fall over here, it was absolutely shit over here. Here, this is small mistake by the market. That market didn't come over here. The whole PM session, I was looking for sell. Here, I just found, I just forced the market. It's called the gambling. I agree with you, brother. It's simply gambling depending on the last fair value gap by seeing this buy side liquidity as well as targeted this last fair value gap over here from 1 minute chart. So, like I did this small gambling depending on the last fair value gap setup, that last fair value gap setup until this last fair value gap, which is above here. But however, my interest was to take the sell, and that was one of the most beautiful setup ever in my life I have ever seen. That was beautiful setup over there. I have sell side liquidity here, this low, that low, that low. So beautiful sell side liquidity over here. I have this obvious sell side liquidity over here from 1 minute chart. I have this no wick candle low over here. I have this nude opening gap over here. Everything was telling me market is going to fall. Okay. However, this market come here and then trade this last gap. This is acceptable. Okay. Sometimes this can happen. After that, it should not respect this bullish gap because it has built another sell side liquidity over here. So it should at least take this sell side liquidity before going higher, but it didn't do that. Instead of that, it just keep going higher. This is why I'm saying this is really tough market to trade. It's leaving sell side liquidity and then going opposite side, which is absolutely shit. It doesn't finish the job over here. Instead of that, just reversing. How can I trade this market, man? We have to, like, I know that's a lot of you will say that, brother, this is something you have to patient, you have to be blah, 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 lot of things, right? But if the market do like this way, I don't think so. There is something wrong about my patience. It's something wrong about the setups, something wrong about the support and resistance. I don't know why it is happening, but it's happening for last 2 months. Okay, near about 2 months. It's happening every single day. At least last 4 weeks. Okay, 1 month. It's happening. So if I go, let me see actually exactly how long it's happening. 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost 1 month, 1 week. It is happening like randomly. It is happening. I don't know when it is going to be okay again. I have no idea. Here, what do you see over here? This low and that low. They are tick by tick same low. Exactly the same low. There is not even a one tick below that low. Not even one tick below that low. I was looking for buy. I was interested to see this buy sell liquidity to be taken. You are with me, right? This buy sell liquidity is interested to. I was interested to see this liquidity to be taken. So I found a 22 YT model over here, which is almost the equilibrium to this range. So this is the low of this range. This is the high of this range. It is almost at the equilibrium. We had the 50-minute bullish period over here. I found this setup, then it stopped me out. One time acceptable. Then I got another inverse gap. Tried to take this buy over here to think this buy sell liquidity to be taken. Okay, it didn't do that. I agree with you. Okay, I got 2 times stopped out. Then this market fall and build exact lows over here. After building this exact lows, see this 22 IT model over here? It has built again over here, the 22 IT model. Now, am I going to take the buy over here? How can I take the buy when I'm clearly seeing that it's a clean lows and market has more interest to come over here to clear that liquidity? Maybe this market will work with this best 22 IT model over here and it will simply take this buy side liquidity. You will say that it is because of FOMC. I will I would love to remind you guys, observe previous 50 FOMC. Go and recheck 50 FOMC. You will be able to see that the morning session is disaster. But 7 a.m. is something like so beautiful. It's something like bread and butter. You can see, you just need to mark 6:30 to 7 high, 6:30 to 7 low, and then wait for one side to be taken, target the other side depending on the inverse gap or 22 YT model. Any of this model will work every single FOMC, not like something randomly. No, like if you go for last 50 FOMC days and if you observe the price action 7 to 8:30, you will see it is happening every day. Just by last 1 month, it's not working. Okay, to be honest, not 1 month because I really don't know what happened in last FOMC. I was not here in front of the chart around 7 a.m. It's not happening now. If this market really go higher and take this buy side liquidity, what should I do? This is my question to those people who have more experience rather than me about the ICT concepts. That the way you love to trade the ICT concepts, right? So we know that market is going to clear the one side liquidity, then it's going to go for another side liquidity, and this is happening all the time. When this market has cleared this sell side liquidity over here, this relatively equal lows around this area, and then gave me this setup. Simply, this buy side liquidity is on the queue, right? This is so beautiful buy side liquidity. Just look at this, man. Just look at this. This high over here, you will be able to see the high over here, okay, around this area on the top. Okay, just look at this number over there. 288.50. 288.50. I'm gonna mark this high. What do you see over there? 288.50. It's tick by tick same highs. Sell side has been cleared. Buy side is on the queue. Market is going to go for this buy side liquidity, right? This should happen. Now, when this market leave this sell side liquidity, what should I wait for now right now? One side to be taken? Yeah, I waited for here for that. It didn't work. So when I found this setup over here, market failed to clear this high, which has traded this area, specific area, which is a absolutely beautiful, like this 22 YT model traded has been over here and then fall, come back again here, closed below this inverse gap over here. I wanted to enter into this trade from this area, from this inverse gap. Then I added more over here depending on this order block by thinking that this sell side liquidity is going to be taken at first. Then this market will go for this buy side liquidity. Market is bullish now. Another gave me market structure sheet, favorable gap. Should I go for this buy from here? Is it going to work? I have no idea. Don't know what to say, but this is tough. This is tough market. If you wanna prove that this is a really good market, you won't be able to convince me. But this is really tough market. I don't know. Let me see how much. $78 loss. Hmm. Okay. Let's see how it's going to trade. I have sell side liquidity, I have buy side liquidity. From the higher, very high time frame, I don't have any bias. Okay. I'm not bullish, I'm not bearish. From my very high time frame, I'm not bullish, I'm not bearish. You see this range? I have this buy side liquidity here. I just marked this high, but actually this is the relatively equal highs, which is taken by shallow run. This is the relatively equal lows that's been taken by shallow run. So this is the sell side liquidity. This is the buy side liquidity here. And if you mark this whole range, even if you go for this high over here, this market is trading right now the 50% of the range. So is this market interested to go for this buy side liquidity? Is it interested to go for this sell side liquidity? I have no idea. You will say that to wait for FOMC. That's not gonna help me. I don't think so. It's gonna help me because we have the earning news from Amazon, if I'm not mistaken. So I guess that's gonna be disaster on the PM session as well. I don't have any high time frame pre-market analysis today. I have no bias today, but gun to my head, I wanna see this market to go higher. Need to know market risk. Stock traders are buying the deep in technology shares uh, as markets gear up for earnings from four meg mega cap companies is in a key test of whether this month really can extend further financial juicy. We'll see, brother. Hey Daniel, good morning. Why are you trading? Why am I trading? I'm trading because I'm a trader. Good morning, Sildev. Edith, camera is down. Sorry, brother. I think it's now right. It's okay now. Let me actually switch on. I think the camera is up now. Hello, sister. Good morning, Betrayers. Good morning, Chatur. Used your code on an account today. Which prof from Betrayers? Which prof from brother? I prefer to go either to Apex, Lucid, or Tradify. Right now, both of these three are really awesome. Lucid. Okay, that's cool. Lucid is good. Best of luck, brother. I really am, what to say, I mean, frustrated with this market. The way it is leaving the liquidity and going opposite side, it's really so frustrating. I mean to say before FOMC. Yeah, before FOMC, the morning session is not allowed to be traded. The morning session is gonna be choppy. But before the morning session, around the 7, you can trade, brother. It's really so beautiful. Today it didn't work, but next day it is going to work. ICT says that they changed the algo, so we must do adapt. The algorithm is changed. I didn't know that. Thank you, Shirko, for this for this information. I really didn't know that. If you ask me, it's nearly impossible for the market maker to change the algo, because if he changes the algo, there is two side, either the retail concepts or the market maker. If the market maker change the algo, retail traders will be profitable. If he keeps the algo, retail trader will be the loser. 95% will be the loser for sure. Okay. Out of 100 people, 99 people are the retail traders. 1% people are using ICT concepts in a proper way. So I don't think so. Market maker is going to change the algorithm. He can't do that. Why I told that? Retail trader see this is a support, they took the buy. Market maker see this is the liquidity, he sent the market lower to stop them out. And we are trading with the market maker. So what market maker should do? Either he has to leave this liquidity and send the market higher to stop out the ICT traders, or he has to send the market lower to stopping them out to make him profitable. We are trading with the market makers. When the market makers or the big funds are going to enter, we are going to enter. So I don't think so it's possible to change the algorithm. I can be wrong. When ICT said this, of course he's right. But in my opinion, in my knowledge, it's nearly impossible to change the algorithm. Only insiders allowed to trade today. It's true, man. Only the insiders are allowed, not today, almost every day now. I am not sure. I think it was Suzivan who has shared news from BBC, I think, where he told that there is some interval, how to say that, manual intervention by Trump. So whenever he is going to speak something or tweet something, someone is trading this market, moving this market by themselves. Okay, something like that. So something like this. Trump is going to call. I'm now going to tweet. The market will move up or it will go down. Take the buy or take the sell. Something like that. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, I think it was Suzivan who shared that news through our Discord about this type of news. Not exactly the way I told. Of course, it should not be like that way. But this type of news. Okay, disgusting. 6:30 to 7 range for 6 to 7. No, all you have to do is from 6:30 to 7, wait, mark the highest high, mark the lowest low. Wait for one sided to be taken and go to the opposite direction displacement. For example, if this high has cleared this high, which has been created in between 6:30 to 7, this is the highest high, 6:32. This is the lowest low. 655. Market has cleared this high after 7. It has cleared this high. Then gave me this displacement. I'm already in a sell over here. So disgusting price action, man. Come on. Yeah, everyone knows Trump is doing inside trading. Yeah, man, something like that. And this is why it's nearly impossible to trade. They don't have the brain to study the ICT concepts or the market maker or the algorithm. They know the easy thing like support resistance. And they're doing it so that nobody can complain because retail traders are getting profitable over here. Okay, the big funds, okay, the hedge funds, they are taking the loss. Like big funds, they're taking the loss. But the Wall Street people, they're making a lot of money. So nobody's complaining because support and resistance is working so beautifully over here. Why they will complain? Big funds are like 5% people and retail traders are 95% people. And now 95% people are being profitable. Who cares? While up most almost 5% today. Don't look at that. That's manipulative market. Shit. White House official Trump and oil companies discussed steps to continue the Iran blockade for months if needed. Bullshit. After sometimes he will just tweet another thing and there will be another impact on the market. If you are a trader, don't vote Trump again, please. He's killing people. From my hard time frame, I don't have any bias. Okay. So I really don't know where the market will go. This is the 50% of the range in between buy side and sell side. So the range is here. The market is now trading the range and it's in discount. So does this market would love to fall and take this sell side liquidity, or does it want to go higher and take this buy side liquidity? I have no idea. From a higher time frame, I don't have any bias, but from a lower time frame, I can see this buy side liquidity over here. I can see this sell side liquidity over here. So if the market can take this sell side liquidity, I'll try to look for buy again for this buy side liquidity. If it go higher from this last fair value cap and take this buy side liquidity, then I'll start to look for this sell side liquidity. From my higher time frame, I have no bias. Today, I am biasless. I don't have any bias. Like until now, every single day I had the bias. I had the bias. I knew what is going to happen. Today is the day where I don't have any idea what is going to happen. We have earning news as well. And after the market close, we have the FOMC around the PM session. Morning session is going to be so tough to trade, in my opinion. Most probably it's going to be choppy. Last term for Trump, so he don't care about to vote. Okay, so this is the last term. Yeah, this is the second time. Yeah. You're right, man. He should get punished. I mean, when he will out of the power, he should get punished because of this manual intervention of the stock market. A lot of people are the retail people. They will start to scream. They will say that, wow, look at this. ICT concept is bullshit. It's going to work. Just by 1 or 2 months. Okay. This is working for 1 or 2 months. Until 1 or 2 months, nothing was working. Not retail concepts, not ICT concepts, nothing was working. Of course, ICT keeps showing that it was working, it was so beautiful, or blah, 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 blah. But actually, nothing was working. And now the retail concepts are working so beautifully. This is the hourly bullish fair value gap over here. This gap, big gap, is the hourly bullish fair value gap. There is a sell from here to here. I'm not able to take it because I'm just before the 9:30 open. So I'm not going to take this sell. Yeah, I know this is something maybe not going to work. Maybe because you know the way it is leaving the liquidity, I have no idea which one is going to be taken at first. But according to the last fair value cap, like for example, I'm in the session and we are allowed to trade. I would go for a sell over here around this area by putting the stop loss 1 tick above this high, which is over here, and would target this sell side liquidity over there. And I would expect not even a single body is going to close out the consequent crossment of this last gap. Now I'm not going to take it. And as I'm not taking it, I believe it will work because I'm not taking it. This is my second packet for today. As I didn't take it, it's going to work. Smoking is injurious to health. Are you sure about that? If you don't smoke, are you not going to die? Can you confirm that? Then I'll quit smoking right now over here. If you can confirm that, I will not die if I quit smoking. Either way, I'm going to die. Either way, you are going to die. So why not? That's my logic. I know shit logic. I'm so sorry if there is anyone like don't like smoking. Okay, I can't stay without smoking. Don't move it. I didn't take this trade. Okay, so it's going to work, and you will see that how beautifully it will start to respect the 50% of this last fair value gap. Just not even a single body is going to close above the consequent encroachment of this gap. I'm not taking it because it's just before the 9:30. Okay, that's why it's not valid setup. Every cigarette costs like 20 minutes of your life. Are you sure about that? I saw people. I saw a, actually advertise by the name of what was his name? Uh, I will tell you the story. If you can tell me the name, I'll be very happy. I'll be very glad to know his name. I forgot the name actually. He usually smoke 15 to 20 cigars. So when the interviewer asked him, "Don't your doctor doesn't say you anything?" So he replied, "He's dead." So this is something. The doctor is dead, but he's 81 and he's still alive. And he smokes like near about 15 to 20 cigars every day. Then go and live on. That's a nice logic, brother. That's a definite death. But this one is not definite death. See, it didn't stop me out. I told you that as I didn't take this trade, it's going to work. Look at this. It didn't stop me out. Just didn't catch this high. Took that high by T. Didn't stop me out. Maybe it will fall now and hit the target because I didn't take this trade. So sometimes I feel like market maker can see my entries and just stop me out before going furthermore. This is 9:30 open. I need to see the opening gap. This is going to be the opening gap. Look at this. Oh man, this is so disgusting. Hmm, bro, what you know about opening range? It should, if it is a bullish market, it should trade at least the 50% of that opening gap. Then it should go for the buy side liquidity. If it is a bearish market, it should trade like opening gap is above the market open. Then you should trade at least the 50% before going for the sell side liquidity. It's a bearish market. I agree with you. It can be a bearish market, but the way it left this buy side liquidity, way it left this buy side liquidity, I can't think about the sell. You can go for it. I can't think about the sell as long as the liquidity is open over here, open over there. I can't think about the sell. Opening range 9:30 to 10. According to ICT, if you mark the opening range 9:30 to 10, and then if you mark the equilibrium level, and for example, okay, this is the high of the opening range, and this is the 10 AM low. Okay, just for the sake of this conversation. And if you go for the standard deviation, it has a high probability to trade the 50% of this opening range, then go to the zero point 0.5 level over here. Just for the sake of this conversion, think like this is the low of the 10, this is the 9:30 high, 10 low, and you are bearish. It has a high probability to go for the 50%, which is here, and then it will go until the 0.5% minus zero point 0.5 standard deviation level. Until that area, it will fall. If you are bullish and market is falling like that way, wait for this market to go above this range, come back again the 50%, go for the opposite way 0.5% if you are bullish. I was a i was a heavy smoker, but if you look at science evidence, it's clear. Slow poison. I know, man. It's slow poison. What should I do? Quit smoking? Good morning, chat. Marquis, it's been a decade, brother. I don't see your name. Where were you, man? I was missing the water block, man. How are you, man? Quit smoking and subscribe to a gym best investment. I'm feeling shy, man. I'll go to the gym and then I'll have a, the muscle like beautiful. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I know that's the best investment. I took some time off, brother. Welcome back again, then, brother. Welcome back. There is a Urdu poetry. Cigarette nahi piti piti ho to kya jiti ho. Absolutely, man. I agree with that. अब आप सिगरेट नहीं पीते हो तो क्या जीते हो? जीना अच्छा नहीं है ना सिगरेट के बिना। सो आपको सिगरेट पीना ही है। ओके, किंग इज़ बैक। वेलकम बैक। ऑर्डर ब्लॉक किंग इज़ बैक। वेलकम बैक ब्रदर ऑर्डर ब्लॉक किंग। Now my order block will be so precise. Thank you, brother, for coming back. And the 2K payouts secured. Congratulations, King. Please share the screenshot if you feel good, brother. I highly appreciate it, man. Yo, this good. Really? Bangladesh, Pakistan, why? Do Bangladeshi people eat betel and tobacco? Betel and tobacco? What is betel, brother? Tobacco, like the rolling tobacco? I buy it. Okay, when I'm in Portugal, sometimes I buy it. I love that. If anyone talk against smoking, you are going to get blocked. Tamim is going to block him. I promise you, man. You will get blocked if you say anything against smoking. Pan gutta. Pan. People love pans. We have the pan kit. How to say that? Like we have the form of pan. I mean, personally, I have that. It is betel leaf and tobacco. Betel leaf, yeah. I mean, yeah, betel. I understand now. Betel means pan. Yeah. Oh, I personally I have the betel farm in my like grandfather's place. People eat a lot of betel leaf. Don't quit smoking. Nobody's going to quit smoking. I'm not that mad. I'm a very clever guy. I'm not going to quit smoking for sure. Okay, I'm gonna take this buy actually from this order block. So if it close above this candle, I'll take this buy again. Did I miss already? I'm taking lowest levers possible, which is 2 micro contract, because this is the FOMC morning session. There is a high probability that every single time I'll be wrong. So I'd love to go with the lowest levers possible. Yeah, I'll try to add more if I get the time or opportunity. For example, it's going toward my direction, then I'll keep adding, but not going to start trading with the highest levers possible. So we'll go with the 2 micro contract because that is the lowest I can take. I can't go less than 2 micro contract, unfortunately. That's the lowest possible leverage. It's respecting the 50% of the opening gap. So if it could close above the opening gap 50%, that could be awesome, to be honest. Let's see if it can close above the concurrent crosspoint of the opening gap. More importantly, above the first presented fair value gap. It has been traded the 50% of this gap. So it come back again to the top of this gap. Until now, it's good. The reaction and this is the 50-minute new candle. So the first candle opened, fall, build the manipulation leg. Can it expand toward the buy side liquidity? It has cleared almost every single sell side liquidity over there. There is no sell side liquidity left. So according to the logic, it should go toward that buy side liquidity. What is wrong with this market? What is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? No, it's not going to work. Is not going to work. See this relatively equal lows market left over here from 15-second chart. Just go to your 15-second chart. You will see a beautiful sell side liquidity over here. So it has a high probability to come to this last fair value gap and then took this sell side liquidity. I don't think so it's going to work. I'll just try to make sure as much as profit uh, I can cover from this market. If it works, like that's my luck. I will sell. I'm lucky over here. I don't think so it's going to work. So this is going to reverse from this gap. Why you are not going to close the trade? I can't do that. Every single time I do that, and then later I see that it went toward my direction and it just hit my target. Everything happened, and then I feel very, like frustrated, and then I take some bad decision. That's why I can't close the trade manually, intentionally. I can't do that. I have to let this go. Either it will work or I will get stopped out over here. Unfortunately, this is what it is. No, I can't put it here as well. Fuck, man. Good morning, trader. Cups. I closed my trade early. I hope your TP gets hit. No, it was not going to hit my TP. I already told that when I saw these two lows over here. Just I took the risk because 15-minute candle could take this high, then could fall. I just took that risk. Yeah, from here to here, it's a good run actually. I mean, those people who took this buy, for example, if you took this buy, you have given a lot of opportunities to take the partial. So it's something like for me, it didn't work. It doesn't mean that it didn't work for you. It should work for you. Like at least the partial should be taken, even if you put your stop loss over here, which is 30 handle. So it has provided you near about 53 handle. So of course you should get profitable, at least the partial. I got cooked. Sorry, brother. Sorry to hear that. If you did the pyramid, you have to put your stop loss to the break even. That's the rules. I mean, I love to like, I mean, follow that rules. I'll add more. I'll put my stop loss to the break even. There is no other option for me without putting the stop loss to the break even. This is really so tough market. Market has beautiful clean highs over here. It should go over there. But the way it left this liquidity, I was pretty much confident that this is going to coming from here until this lows. But still I take my risk. I took my luck. If it can go through this and at least week hit this buy side liquidity before falling so that I can enter over here again for that obvious liquidity. I can't take it. I can't take it. It's building the sell side again. So even if it to go higher, I won't be able to take that buy as it's building the sell side liquidity right now. I'll be back within 2 minutes, guys. Mitigated my loss from pre-session. Thanks God. Good job, brother. I got cooked. Sorry for you, story, brother. Should I trade the YM instead of Nasdaq? I need a big candle right now actually that will go through this last fair value gap, because last fair value gap constant crossment rejection sent the market lower to clear this liquidity has been done over here, retested this order block, everything is done. Now it should go through this gap with this speed. Like one candle will just close above this gap. That is all I needed right now. Not like the Mickey Mouse move. Mickey Mouse move is something like that is confirming that no, it's not going higher. It will fall again. So need one candle to close above this gap. One or maximum two candles, something like that. No, I'm not afraid of this because here is an unfinished business. This market can come back again to trade this gap over here. I know that it's possible. If it doesn't trade it, that is the best case of scenario, because I would be able to use this as a breakaway gap. That means market is in bullish. It has the speed. It doesn't have the time to trade this gap. Something like that. That is good. Okay. Okay. That is really good. If it failed to trade that gap. More importantly, if the body failed to close below this inverse gap constant crossment, something like I'll get confident to add more to this last fair value gap. That means it's going to go close above this last gap. I'm gonna add more to the top of this last gap, but not like the Mickey Mouse move. Okay, one candle, just simply boom, something like that. Buying when it closed above last fair value gap is valid. 100% is valid, but depending on the candle. If it go like five, six, seven candle takes to inverse this gap, no, it's not valid. But if you see like one candle, like boom, something like that, then it's valid. I would love to see that, like one candle or maximum two candle. Just close that gap. That's the confidence that this is going to work as inversed gap. So I need that speed over here. I'll add more over there if you do that. Like the way it is making, not like that way. Something like one candle. You will understand, okay? Sudden displacement, something like boom, something like that. Like if this candle even close, I'll agree with that, because this candle here, one, two candle, boom, something. I'm happy with that. I don't think so. It's going to close out this gap. Okay, okay. No, failed, failed. But happy to see that it has closed above the consonant crossment. That is a good sign actually. I really hate this type of candles when it has already done its job over here. It should not make this type of candles. It should give me the speed over here. That's gonna break the last gap with the speed. That is the proof. I'm not going to hold the market anymore. I'm gonna let the market go toward the direction. I don't know why my two. Okay. Oh, didn't I put one? My stop loss was one micro contract only. Didn't know that. It takes three candle. Still it's valid. Three candle is also valid. But if it would be two candle, that would be awesome. Come on, man. Just tap over there, then go. Come on, please don't do that. As long as this line is not going to be taken, I'm able to take the re-entry from, I mean, sorry, I will be able to add more over here. But if this line is taken, I don't think so. It's like good to add more because here is another, see, last gap over here. Tough decision. Okay. Okay. I don't want to add more, unfortunately. I'm not able to add more. This is the gap right now. Market is trading. Fortunately, unfortunately, this gap can send the market here to this gap one more time. So I have to wait to see if it can break this gap over here. Not actually this gap, this specific inverse gap over here. So I'm more interested to see if it can break this inverse gap. Not marking it on my chart, just watching it, okay? Because it has the power to send it again until the top of this gap or the consequent crosspoint of this gap. I'll actually put it there. As it's just the one micro contract, so let it go. 207, 207. I can't put it here. So 226, 226. Yeah, I put it over there. No, 226. I covered that. I should be safe. What is wrong with key, 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 Q, Q, key. হ্যাঁ, ক্যান্ডেল দেখ, ক্যান্ডেল দেখ। দেখ, চুপ করে দেখ। হুম, 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 আও, আও। কই, কই, কি? হুম? যা তা যা। That 288 level is the clean highs. I don't like to see the market to leave that clean highs open. Uh, if it leave it open, to be honest, then I will have another opportunity to re-enter. That means you see this 50-minute chart is building a bullish gap. So if it leave this gap open, sorry, this liquidity open and then fall, whenever it will come to this gap, I'll try to take more entries, okay, toward that buy side liquidity. If it is open, it should not leave it open. But if it opens, then I will look for this type of scenario again, new entry opportunities over there. I need to see the candles over here, how it is going to react. Exactly the same expectation, the way I expected here, like speed. I need the speed over here as well, like one candle, boom, something like that. Otherwise, it has a high probability to fall to take this relatively equal lows, trade this last parabolic gap, then go higher. I don't want to see that, to be honest. I want to see like boom, something like that. It's not the finished job yet, so still this is the liquidity. I think it will take a bit time. Yeah, I have already passed it. This is really disaster price action. I just closed it because I don't need more. You can see, like, I just need 250. It's 257 already. So I just closed it randomly over there. I think it's take a bit time. Yep. -7 remaining. What do you mean by that? -7 is remaining. 26,250. Still, I need my, I think, -$7, something like that. Yeah. I think, I don't know why. It's showing that I need $7 more dollar. Oh, cat. Cute. Come on, wake up. By the way, any of you got that boom? 2714 is drawn DR lower quadrant. Hey bro, Titu, I was working and as always seeing the live streaming and saw the words cat. Nice cat. I did not know you have cat. You have I have two cat actually. Just pass by to say hello, Blaze. Thank you so much, brother. I have two cat. She's smaller, the younger one. The elder one is outside. Most of the time he has spent outside. Spent his time outside. I think I have passed it. Why it's showing like -7 is remaining? Come on, man. I have to make $7 more again. This is disgusting. I think it's going to 27,318.25. 23, what did you say? 27,318.25. 318.25. 318.25. Here somewhere? Yeah, maybe, brother. I mean, it has built another buy side liquidity here. So this is gonna be the new target. I just need to see if it can fall one more time so that I can take another buy without clearing this buy side liquidity. Can it fall one more time? If it do that, I'll be able to take another buy. As I told you, I don't have any bias today, but gun to my head, I wanna see the bull run today. I actually told that to my Discord. If you can see it. I really didn't have any bias today, but I was just needed. Uh, why it's showing that -7 remaining? It should be passed already. Green now. Congratulations, brother. Tito, bro. That's about you have made $7 extra. No, it's saying that -7 remaining. That means I didn't hit the target yet. Oh, okay. Sorry. My mistake. Sorry. Thank you, brother. Yeah, already passed it. I mean, I was just thinking that I still need $7. Yeah, now it's active. Not able. It should be funded. Yeah, it will be there. What do I do with this account? I have already failed the challenge story gave me. So I blew that account. I, I will make with this funded account now. Oh man. Yeah, I wanted to add more over here, but I didn't need to make, I mean, add more over here. I'm watching if it can leave this buy sell liquidity open and then can keep fall. If it fall, I'll try to buy again from that area. Okay, over there. I'm really so frustrated with this market. The way this market went, it's bullshit. Absolutely bullshit. Okay, so that's why my voice, you are hearing my voice is bit normal. Like, because I'm not happy with the run. The way it went higher, I didn't like it at all. It's like absolutely shit, man. So disgusting. I'm not thinking about sell. Okay. So if any of you are thinking that I'm thinking about sell, no, I'm not thinking about sell. Okay. Got my funded. I'm just watching if the market can fall and come to this bullish fair value cap so that I can take a rebuy over here for this buy side liquidity. It's made relatively equal highs with London high. Yes, sir. I am seeing this buy side liquidity right now. So I'm more interested to see if it can fall. Without falling, I won't be able to take the buy. So I need to see some fall at first before taking the buy. I think you hit and made more than the target by $7. Yeah, Sujivan, yeah, I was thinking that $7 remaining. So I was thinking why $7 remaining. Will you make a video for beginner to advanced based on your study? Oh man, yeah, sure man. Thank you for asking like this way, man. I got some messages to my Discord actually today morning, and the way they use the word, it's something like I'm bound to make them. Okay, so something like that. They are literally ordering me. Okay, guys, I'm trying my level best so that I can give something whatever I have to you. Okay, I'm living. I mean, I'm doing my level best. You have to believe me. Okay, but still I'm not making, that means I'm busy with something else. Now if you order me, I'm not saying this to you, go, okay, brother, I love you, the way you tell, man, I highly appreciate it, man. But the way I got those messages, I know maybe they're listening to me because I didn't just didn't give them the reply, just give the react. I just didn't reply them because Tamimi told, don't behave, don't do bad behave with the people, whatever they say, just let it go. So I'm trying to control myself. Actually, I don't do that this type of things. I'm very arrogant guy. But it's something like I'm bound to do this. And they were just literally ordering me by using some word, and that is so hurting, so hurtful. Okay. I will do that, brother. I told that I'm going to make them by this week, but unfortunately I'm not able to do that because of my business. There is some problem is going on over there. It's a huge problem actually. So I'm a bit worrying about my business. Okay. This trading, I don't take any money from the trading. I don't, this is not my primary income. Okay. I have my own business where I actually depend. My all cost, I recover my, I mean, sorry, I cover my cost by my business. And there is something bad is happening. That's why, I can't focus on the anything over in market or something like that. That's why it's taking a bit time. I will do that. Okay. I will do that. Just give me some times, brother. No problem. Thank you, man. You're most welcome, man. I really highly appreciate it, brother. But I don't know why people think like that way, but I deserve some respect. I think like that way. I deserve some respect. So if you're asking me something, ask it in polite way. I'm not taking any money from you, so you can't order me. However, please don't think that in a bad way. Okay, I'm not saying this to hurt any of you. Even those people who gave me those messages, like for last 2 days. I was reading the message and I was laughing literally. I'm so lazy, brother. I'm really so lazy. Okay, that's why I'm not making any videos. I know that if I make videos, I'll get more subscribers. All the things I know that very well. But still, I'm so lazy. Still, I will try my level best to make those videos, but it will take a bit time. But just give me some air to breathe. This live streaming is all you need. Thank you, Tito. You're most welcome. Beat trades. Let's talk business and investing sometime, brother. Business, it's my own business. Okay, I don't want to talk about my business, brother, here. But investing, if you really would love to invest, this is really an awesome period of time to investing. If you have any opportunities to open an investment account, just open it and try to put some amount of money depending on your analysis which companies you are going to choose to invest. For example, I have some specific companies where I have the plan and I'm trying to put small money. Okay, for example, like $10, $20, $30, something like that every month. I'm just putting like that way. So if you have any opportunities, just open a invest account, stock investment account, and then try to put some money every month. Like those monies you never need. So those monies I'm putting over there, I'm thinking like it's already gone. Okay, it's something like I have already used them, or I have already those monies are not mine. Okay, something like that. I'm happy to see this fall, not thinking about sell. I'm more interested to see this fall to happen, maybe until this fair value cap. That is the best case of scenario. If you do that, I'll start to look for buy again from here. It doesn't need to come over here, but I'm just watching this market, how this is going to react over here. Or does it really would love to take this low and then go for this buy side liquidity? You look so young, bro. I look so young. I'm 34, brother. Unfortunately, I'm 34. First time I saw, bro, you look handsome. Okay, don't say like that, man. I'll feel shy. But thanks for the compliment, brother. I really appreciate it, man. Give some advice to man. I'm not an investor. I mean, I'm not good at investing. I also took some investment idea from other people. So my advice is not gonna help you at all. I'm very bad at investing. Very bad. I studied a lot. I'm still studying the investing things, but still I don't get the point. Okay, the way it should be invested, I can't do that. So my advice absolutely gonna be shit, man. I don't wanna do that. But my advice to those people who are earning a bit amount of money from trading, this is my advice for those people. Don't spend those money for your, home cost. Invest them to other business. Whatever business you like, whatever business you understand, whatever things you understand, okay? Invest them to other areas. That's the only way to get the freedom, financial freedom. You can't depend on trading. It's nearly impossible to depend on trading. Trading means you will make some money. For example, you have made $500. Invest at least $100 somewhere else. I don't know where, but somewhere else. Mm, don't just depend on this income. Today you are getting it. Tomorrow's market is going to be highly manipulative, and you will see that your all the equities is gone. So please try to make sure that you have invested some money, earned from this trading somewhere else. I think this is a very good time, brother, because the market is going to not this time. I'm saying that it is coming, or it is preparing for investing. Crash is coming. Trust me, man. When the market will start to fall, all over the world, the oil price is going higher. So every stock market, every single market is going to go fall. Is going to fall. Go to your monthly and weekly chart, look for the same thing, like you are going to trade over here. Okay, but from the daily time frame, from the weekly time frame, you're going to trade from the weekly time frame. Okay, and always try to do the primary investment, not the secondary investment. I know that secondary investment is more profitable, but always try to go with the primary investment, because primary investment will give you a small profit, but that is more safe. As long as the company is over there, your money is over there. If the company is gone, your money is gone. Until it's not gone, you will be you will have an opportunity for compounding. So think like long term investment. Like from now, every month, try to put some money, maybe 10K rupee, 5K rupee. That is not important to you. Okay, maybe that is your pocket money. So try to make your pocket money smaller, invest those to the market. You don't need to be PhD to do the PhD. Just look for Nifty 50, okay? And then invest over there some. Look for some companies, they're very new, but you think that that's potential. Maybe in future they will do something good. Okay. Maybe they're doing something that is you are using that. Okay. For example, maybe a company is making some sort of liquid. to clean the toilet, for example, and you are using that liquid and you know that this liquid is really good, but that company is very new. Try to invest over there. Small money, okay? Every month, small money. So try to do this type of like make your portfolio. Go for those company they're already established, but the price is really so high for those companies. So if you can make some share with them, good. It's safe position, but it's gonna cost you a lot. At the same time, make sure that you have a lot of opportunities where the new companies, okay, they're not well renownable, like these things, something like that. Guys, I'm just waiting, okay, waiting for this market to see how far it can fall. This last gap is working as an inverse way. I'm not liking this because if it work like that way, it has a high probability it will take this buy side liquidity. So I want to see this to be broken, market to fall, take this relatively equal low, say here. I want to see this low to be taken, and then I will start to think about a buy for this buy side liquidity. That is my intention right now. This is the London close. If Sujivan was here, he would say that, brother, now this market is going to reverse a bit. I'm also interested to see that reversal a bit. Okay, I don't know how far it will fall, so I'm not going to take the sell. I'm just waiting to see if it can reverse a bit so that I can take a buy again. That is my intention. That's why I'm talking something else, not about the price action. Here, I have nothing to do. You wanna take the buy? Go for it, man. I really highly appreciate if you don't go for that. I believe it will fall. It's building the sell side liquidity. So it will fall, take the liquidity, then it will go higher to take the buy side liquidity. If it happens, we are going to enter over here. So every single time you are seeing this bullish candle, you are thinking you are going to miss this trade, just miss it, man. Just miss it. Don't chase it. It's not time to chase the market. However, hey wizard, I agree. Trading is the first step for from your freedom. Absolutely, absolutely, Jamie. Trading should be used. The trading money should be used to invest somewhere else. So as I was talking, okay, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not good at investing. My thinking is very bad. I'm a free thinker, so I love to think the way I see the life. So for me, I should choose some companies. They're very new, not well known. People are not, in rush to buy their share. They're new in the share market. Their IPA is new. Everything is new. Okay, so look for those type of companies and gamble over there. Don't invest like million of the dollars. Don't do that. Small amount of money, small amount of money. Keep pushing, keep putting in different type of, not one company. Okay, so choose like 50 companies. They're very new, 50 companies, and you are using their products, and you know that this product is really good, or they have the room to be good in future. Okay, maybe they will better. You will understand, man. Ask your housewife. Okay, if you're a boy or if you're married, ask your housewife what you are using to wash the dishes, which brand you are using. Okay, that is the brand. Go to the Google, search which company is making that product. Okay, over there. Sometimes most of the products you are using, they're well known. Okay, most of the products you are using, but sometimes you'll find some products you are using in your household that you never heard about, that because your housewife, she is actually uh, dealing with that. Maybe you just buying them, you never notice them, but when you will search the company, you will see that they're very new, and you will ask your wife, do you really think this is really good? No need to tell them you are going to invest over there. Just ask them, do you really think it's good, or should I change the product or the brand, something like that. They will tell you everything. Okay, so if you ever get confused, ask your wife. They will give you every kind of information. In one of my friend, actually, he and his wife was talking. We are there, actually. Suddenly he told his wife that your father or brother something bad about him. Okay, like my friend told his wife that the brother of her wife's brother, okay, of her wife's brother is bad, something like that. For maybe making some food, he's bad. So his wife started to talk who is bad in who is area, who is bad. My friend's father, my friend's mother, my friend's grandfather, my friend's grandmother, my friend's sister, brother, everyone in his, like she told everything. So the wives, they knows everything. They know everything, okay? We don't give them the priority, but they knows everything. They know really everything. So ask them which product you are using. Do you really think it's good? Or should I change the brand? They will give you every kind of information you need, to be honest, man. And then try to make a portfolio. Okay, so this is the 50 companies I'm going to invest for next 5 years. So first five company, I'm gonna put like $100, just $100. Okay, by next 5 month, next 6 month, I'm earning money from the trading, or maybe you are investing a lot in trading. Just make one step back, invest some money on investing. That's gonna change your whole life after 5 years, after 10 years. Maybe you are not going to get the profit from there, but your children, your grandchildren, they're going to get the profit from there. So always make sure that you are investing in different area. Hey brother, I got the same trade, but in CFD I don't have futures. If you have any prop firm, then you will get the data for free, man. For example, if you go for Apex, Lucid Trading, Tick Profit Trader, Top Step, not, I think Top Step has the Project X, if I'm not wrong. So this type of Tradify, like day traders, trade day, anything. Like if you go with them, they will give you the free data so that you can trade the future market. CFD market is tough, man. You are not going to get the real price action from there. But congratulations for your boom, brother. Everyone should respect T2T. This guy is coming like every day and explain market for free plus trading live for us. Thank you, King, for that comment, brother. Some people really doesn't understand that things. I think they're not intentionally did that. Maybe they talk like that way. Maybe, but it's really hurt. It was hurting me, man. This is tough market. If any of you would love to take the buy, please go for it, man. I'm not asking any of you not to do that, but I am interested to see it to fall at first, then go higher for this buy side liquidity. So if it do that, I will take the buy over here. If it doesn't do that, clear this buy side liquidity means that I miss this trade. For me, it doesn't look like that market is going to clear this buy side liquidity over here. It seems like market is building the buy side liquidity, and then it will fall, sudden fall, which is gonna be an inducement leg. People will start to think that, oh, I'm going to miss that sell, chase the market, chase the market, chase the market. And that leg will work as an inverse parallel gap. Market will take this buy side liquidity. I'm thinking like that way, okay? It doesn't mean that you should think like the same way. Look at this ES. See, this ES is falling. Like beautifully, it is falling. YM is falling. Just this guy is not falling. It's just building the bull flag. So I wanna see it to fall at first so that all the people are projecting the buy. Like this is the bull flag, right? Look at this. Look here, there, right? So what they're going to do, they're going to wait to break it either way. Okay. So if it close here, they're going to take sell from there. Okay. Market will fall, they will chase the market, and then it will go like this. This is the first way. Or if it happens like this way, for example, it come here, they're going to take the buy here, and they're going to think like this way, market will go higher, but actually market will fall again and do this type of things. So I want to see the first case of scenario, not the second case of scenario. Like market will fall and take the sell side liquidity, then it will go for the buy side liquidity. I would love to see that things to happen. If it happens, then I will take entry. Okay, I can be wrong. This last parallel gap can hold the market, send it for the buy side liquidity. I'll be wrong over there, and I'm absolutely okay with that. But I would love to see it will fall and then it will go higher. It's on 2 p.m. Yeah, the FOMC is around 2 p.m. Hey, King Trades. I've already done my trading for today. We have taken some buys over here. Yeah, of course, I got stopped out here for the first time. It stopped me out over. I'm not able to show this to you because I already got the funded account. So I switched to funded account already. So I'm not able to show that execution. First got stopped out here, then took re-entry, added more, put the stop loss to the break even, got stopped out again. Then again take buy, no sell, nothing. I never talk about sell here. I never say that market is going to fall. I clearly told that this is the lows, that is market coming from here to until this liquidity to take, and it has done it. Okay. Whatever I have explained over here, keep watching them. Just took it, then I took re-enter over here, re- add more here, then send the market higher to take the buy side liquidity. If you are, if you can do the PhD on your uh, retail trading, you will get a lot of hindsight about the ICT trading as well. I was a pro retail trader before coming to ICT concepts. So I started trading in 2016. I was too young around that area. So I was thinking like I was 24 years old or something like that, around that area in 2016. I studied like 5, 4, 6, like lot of study. Okay. Before even opening this chart, a lot of study about the retail concepts. Wyckoff, butterfly, hidden shoulder, support resistance, RSI, Bollinger Band, ADR, uh, like almost everything, whatever I could do. I was thinking to build a kingdom by trading over there. So after 6 months, lot of studying. When I started trading, man, you believe it or not, first 1 or 2 months I was extremely profitable. I was trading through uh, Xnex or something like that type of platform. I mean, it's not platform actually; it's a platform. Xness or something like that was the name of that platform. So I was trading from the last 1 or 2 months. I was extremely profitable. Okay, like I'm profitable. Everything is working, and then it started to, make me. You don't know what is trading. Okay, so I finally I started to think, oh, it's gambling. Already I have passed like near about 3 to 4 years, almost to 2019 actually 3 years almost. So first time I found ICT in 2019. I was watching and I was trying to find out how can I read this market? How can I think that where the market is going? How can people make money from here? It's absolutely gambling to use that retail concepts. But I was doing the PhD over there for the retail concepts. So this information I gave you over here. How did I know that? Because I studied this retail concepts a long time ago. And I was really did the PhD on this, to be honest, brother. So when I came to 2019 ICT concepts, and around that area ICT didn't reveal the 22 IT model, all other things was happening over here. His setup, he was talking about something really it wouldn't make any sense to me. Okay, so I was thinking this guy just come as an hindsight, so he's a hindsight trader, everyone can do that. So I left him again. Okay, so unfortunately, I left him. So after maybe 6 months, I joined his mentorship. This the only time I paid to learn these things. It was for 3 months, if I'm not mistaken, 3 month or 2 month, like 2 plus month, something like that. I paid uh, his mentorship because he was so impressive, and he was the way he was talking around that area. It was really so impressive. So I thought that okay, this is the thing I needed to learn. Without this, I can't trade this market. I have to learn this market depending on the ICT, but through ICT's eyes. So after 2 to 3 months, I said, "Mm, another scammer. So ICT is a scammer, something like that." So market is right now trading this bullish parabolic up from 15 minute chart. See this candle low, this candle high. I'm watching it. Can the market inverse this gap? If it inverse this gap, I'm gonna take the buy from this gap. I wanna really see this market to fall until this gap. I really would love to see. But if it doesn't do that, closed above one tick above this gap, I wanna take the buy from this gap. I go back. Okay, so I stopped trading ICT concepts after 2 to 3 months in 2019. In the meantime, it was in my mind. How did I find ICT? I was looking for every single possibility. How can I get so much precision? Finally, I found supply and demand. So from supply and demand, I saw people are taking entries like this way. They took the entry here. They're getting 1 is to 50 R by taking an stop loss like this. So they are literally trading like this way. So their entry is here, their profit is here, and market is working. Okay. Of course, that is also hindsight. So I was more interested about supply and demand. What is this? And then I find out cock, CHOCH, cock, change of character. I find out BOS, break of structure. I find out, wardrobe block, because they don't talk about the fair value gap a lot. They talk about wardrobe block and cock. I started to study the supply and demand, and if I find out it's not full. It's not something like I need. I need more. I need more. Who is the inventor of this supply and demand? Then I keep studying, and then finally I found ICT concepts. I mean, the inner circle trader. So I actually started to study him. And after that, 2 to 3 months, I stopped studying him again. I came back again in 2022 when he started 22 IT model. That is the first time I convinced myself, I don't care if he can trade or not, but whatever he's sharing, this is highly important. And it was absolutely for free. The 22 IT model was in YouTube channel. It was free, long, long video. I've watched those every single video, I think more than 30 to 40 times. Every single video without fast forwarding. You believe me or not, it's up to you, man. I keep watching them. I keep watching them. I keep listening to him. Keep listening to him. All of his talking over there. I'm happy to see this fall. Some of you wanna take the sell, please go for it. Okay. I'm watching this fall so that I can take the buy. I'm not interested to take the sell. I'm more interested to take the buy. So I'm watching this fall, how far this market can fall. And I want to take the buy before 11:30. Then at the end of 2022, I'm already convinced by ICT. This is something I need. I need this. Yeah, at the beginning it was a lot of, right now I can feel the market. I don't know you guys can understand it or not. Like, I can feel the market. Like over here, when I was pushing the button, I didn't need to wait for the order block for the confirmation for anything. Yeah, I was not talking over here. Here, when it came here, I told that it's not going to work. Don't think it's going to work. Yeah, I tried my luck. If it can just weak the high so that I can get some partial. But I was pretty much confident it's going to fall for this lows, just this lows. I never talk about like this way. I can feel this market by seeing the market, and then I keep adding trade. I mean trade over here around that area. I talked about this area over here. That it all seems like that market is going to take this buy side. I could say that this is the gap that is going to hold the market, sending it higher for this buy side liquidity. No, I didn't say like that way. I told I want to say it will fall. Of course, I can be wrong. It can take this buy side liquidity, and then I will not take this trade. But I want to see this market to fall, take this relatively equal lows, which is aligned with this 50 minute bullish fair value gap. Then I will start to look for buy for this buy side liquidity. This is something slowly but definitely you have to have a lot of chart time. If you don't have enough chart time, whatever I'm trying to show you, it's not going to work, brother. It will never work. So you have to have the chart time. You have to watch the market without thinking about pushing button. Sorry, I'm talking too much, right? Trade or you can use trading view to how much you paid for to ICT. I don't want to talk about that, brother. There are some rules actually, not too much. Okay. In that moment, in 2019, I was in Denmark. I had lot of money in Denmark. I don't know, guys. I should say it on the open air or not. In Denmark, if you are a hard worker, you can make like huge amount of money, man. You will never understand how much money you can make in Denmark. Okay, so in that time, I had a lot of money. I really didn't care about how much I'm going to pay. My crisis came in 2021. In that time, that type of period, I didn't have not even one single penny on my pocket. So I was keep asking my father to give me give me some money. That was my black spot in my life, 2021. And my father died actually 2022. But in the meantime, my business has already started because invested like 80% of my income from trading in 2023. Whatever I incomed from trading, I have spent 80% of my income for a business. Until now, everything was good, but there's some, I think it's like small time problem. I'm keep watching the chart. Okay, I'm interested to take a buy right now. If it provide me the buying opportunity, I'll take that buy. But that's why I was saying that if you can earn some money from trading, try to invest somewhere else. Because I don't nobody knows what is going to happen tomorrow, right? Nobody knows. Can you make sure that you're going to uh you'll be able to keep earning from this trading for next after 10 years? Nobody can confirm that. That's what I'm saying. Just if you can earn some money from trading, invest it somewhere else. You will see the real freedom. Trading is not real freedom. It's something like you will make money today, you will be very happy. You'll lose money today, you will be very bad. You'll feel very bad. But if you invest money somewhere else, man, you are safe. Even if you do something wrong over here, you don't care, man. Your money is coming from that business. And your family will keep going, keep going, keep going. So if you can make some money, invest it. Even if you don't make some money, if you have enough money because you have a good job, like you are doing some good business, then try to invest somewhere else instead of trading. Trading will be there. You will keep trading, but make sure you have invested somewhere else, some other business. It's highly important. Please don't call me sir. Who is that? Nice London close reversal. Absolutely, Suzy. When I was talking to you about you, brother, if Suzyvan was here, he would say that this is gonna be a reversal, which is called the London reversal. I was talking about that, brother. Trust me. I wanna see the range actually, 9:30 to 10. This is the low. This is 9:50, 9, 10, 30. I'll just go for this highest high, okay? I really don't know how to look for this range 50% Suzivan. If you can help me. I mean, okay, so this is the 50%. I wanna see if it can come to this 50% before going higher. However, I don't need it. If I get a inverse gap, I'll take the buy. Whenever I'll find the inverse gap, I'll take the buy. Please don't call me sir, okay? Who was that? Muhammad Salman. Thank you, brother, for being over here. I highly appreciate it, brother. Uh, I will say that I love you, brother. But please don't call me sir, okay? It's something that will give me the ego, that will give me the pride. I don't want to be a pride man. I'm a very normal guy. I'm like you. I'm learning like you, brother. We all are learning all together. So if you call me sir, it's something like I'm making the differentiate in between you and me. You're my student. I'm your sir. I'm not like that, brother. So please don't call me sir. My name is T2. You can call me T2 or you can call me brother. Whatever it feels good. But just don't call me sir. It's a request, brother. T2 question. Why am is bearish? This is a really tough question, to be honest. The YM what is doing for last few days, I have no idea. When you see this whole month, I mean whole market, look at this candle. Like this candle over here is an extremely bearish candle, right? The whole market is bearish, the whole market is bullish. So how can I look for this as a barometer? I can't use this as a barometer anymore. I mean, this is really dump market, this YM. I really don't know what to say. But to be honest, it's really a dump market. I mean, I'm ignoring them. I'm not watching any of this market. Okay. Previously I tried, but it doesn't work. It's something like shit. Today's worst price action. I mean, worst means this can't happen. Okay. This is that type of price action. I mean, the shittest price action ever. I'm not saying because of this. I'm saying because of this. Whatever happened here, that was shit. Absolute shit. From which country? I'm from which country? I'm from Bangladesh, brother. Bangladesh. I love Bangladesh. Come on. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I told you what I'm waiting for, okay? I found this probable entry. I'm going to go for this trade. Market came to the 1 minute last fair value gap. Also, it came to this old last fair value gap as a support here around this area. Also, it came to this 50-minute fair value gap. I have this buy side liquidity open over there. I'm interested to see this buy side liquidity to be taken from this inverse gap. So I will take this trade over here. You can see I'm taking the lowest probable possible contract size, 2 micro contract. Of course, I will try to add more if it works toward my direction. I want to see this candle to close above this candle, above that candle. At least one tick above this candle. If it make an unfilled gap over here, I will put my stop loss to the break even. I mean, if it make a beautiful candle over there, like bull candle, so beautiful bull candle, I'll put my stop loss to the break even. If any of you are in this trade, make sure you have taken a partial around 28 handle. So please make sure you're not avoiding that rules. 28 handle it will provide you, take the partial over there. Wherever it is 28 handle, please take the partial. If any of you are in this trade, make sure your stop loss is the break even after clearing the partial. If you don't do that, you are gambling. I'm not going to promote any gambling over here. Don't you do what I'm doing, do what I'm saying to do. Okay, done. I'm going to put my stop loss to the break even. This last gap is holding the market. I'm not liking these things. So I've covered the 50% of this order block. That's more than enough for me. I just need to make sure that uh, even if I got stopped out, I'm not going to get some losses. I want to see this gap to be broken with speed. If it doesn't do that, respect it. I'm not interested to hold this trade anymore. Like over here. You don't like it, don't do it. I love to work with the market. Okay. So as long as it's not going to give me the things I need to see, I'm not like, I don't like to hold the trade. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't do that. So all I need to do, I have to cover the main threshold of that order block. I have done it. Perfect. Yeah, it can fall to trade this line one more time. I will appreciate that if you do that. But it doesn't need to close below the 50% of this candle. If it give you 28 handle, take the partial. If it give you 28 handle, take the partial. Your stop loss, look at this 28 handle. See, partial 28 handle has to be done. If you don't do that, you're gambling. Don't gamble. I repeat, don't gamble. Take the partial, put your stop loss to the break even. I don't give a shit. It will work or not. I don't care about that. Did you do that? Perfect. Now depend on your luck. Did it work? Yes. Perfect. Good. You got the boom. It didn't work. You got stopped out to the break even. Be happy with that partial. That is the rules of trading. Every time it hits the 50% of the last leg and it hesitates. This happens 99% if there is a PD array around the 50%. It's true, man. It's true. Uh, I wish it will be broken, but the way it is respecting, I'm not liking it. I need unfilled gap over here after trading the order block. Please make sure you have taken the partial around 28 handle. I repeat, please take a partial around 28 handle as your stop loss was 28 handle. I'm not saying you to take the partial around 20 handle, 15 handle, nothing. I am telling you, take the partial to the 1 is to 1. Did it? Put your stop loss to the break even. Be happy with that. Just be happy with that. This is called trading, man. It could close one handle above the gap. Okay, it could do that. It didn't do that. Oh, man. Hmm. If you didn't take the partial yet, it's still your time to take the partial. Please take the partial. Please take the partial. Please take the partial. If any of you are in this trade with me, please take the partial. Brother, it is going to hit. You are going to take more profit. No, sir, I'm not intentionally. I'm not doing this intentionally. Okay, I'm saying this for you so that you can be profitable. Eh, I hope you'll understand what I mean to say. What is my two? Okay. Can I add more over here? No, I can't do that. This last gap is not some type of last gap that I can add more. Okay, it's something like that could hold the market for the reaction to send it until this line. It could do that. As it has broken, I believe that's not going to come here anymore. Instead of that, it will go higher. We'll see. But this is still important because that didn't finish the job over here. So it needs to finish the job over here. This time it will close out this last gap. The consequent crossment is not going to be broken. If I get a stop out beforehand, I'm okay with that. This is what it is. Some profit I got, maybe. Yeah, $156. It's good. I mean, it's good. Okay. It will go higher. Okay, perfect. No problem. You should stop loss should be at the break even. After clearing the partial, your stop loss should be at the break even. And then wait for your luck if it hit the buy side liquidity. Don't do what I'm doing. Do what I'm telling you to do. Take the partial, put your stop loss to the break even, let the market go. If it can hit your target, which is the buy side liquidity. If you ask me, I will start to look for new opportunities over here if I had the time. Right now, you can see it's 11:29, so I'm not interested to take re-entry over here. I'll just let this go, man. I'm just going to enter into the lunch hour. I still believe it is going to work and market is going to take the buy side liquidity.